sets a ceasefire and plans to open humanitarian corridors to allow Ukrainians to flee. But those corridors only lead to Russia and Belarus, and now Ukraine is rejecting them. We want to get out now to Robert Sherman on the ground in Lviv, Ukraine, with the very latest. And Robert, Ukrainians are not accepting this option to go to Russia or its ally Belarus.
No, they are not. And what we have seen is this incessant demand for people to try and get out of the country any way possible. Where we are is a train station in Lviv. Thousands of people are here to try and get out of the country. I'm going to step out of the way so you could see all the way down there. That's towards the front of the train station. Those people all the way down there have waited 8, 9, 10 hours in order to get to that point. But then you can just see how busy it is. We'll just kind of walk with me this way. All the way down here, these are the people who are just getting into line right now. They just arrived. They've got a long wait ahead of them. Thousands of people trying to get out of the country to flee this war-torn nation. Overnight, Russia's military struck cities that are surrounded in the middle, north, and south of Ukraine. Ukrainian defense officials are warning citizens to be ready for a second wave of attacks on population centers and military sites. Ukraine says Russia failed to follow a ceasefire to let an estimated 200,000 people leave the port city of Mariupol. Today, Russia offered multiple humanitarian corridor or evacuation routes to let civilians flee Mariupol, the capital of Kyiv, and the northeastern cities of Sumy and Kharkiv, all sites of heavy fighting. However, Ukraine rejected the proposal because all the corridors lead to Russia or its ally, Belarus. Ukraine wants its citizens to be able to reach Western Ukraine or European Union countries. While expressing his outrage at previously broken ceasefire agreements, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says, quote, instead of humanitarian corridors, Russia can only make bloody ones.
We will not forgive the shooting of unarmed people, the destruction of our infrastructure. We won't forgive hundreds and hundreds of victims, thousands and thousands of sufferings. And God won't forgive. Not today, not tomorrow, never.
U.S. officials say Russia has been stalled by heavy resistance and losses. But the human toll is adding up for those who can't or won't leave Ukraine. At least 8 civilians were killed in Irpin Sunday, according to the town's mayor. A family was among the victims. According to the UN, at least 364 civilians have been killed, nearly 800 injured, numbers that are much likely higher. But abroad, the world is showing its support for Ukraine, even in Russia. Video shows Russian police beating demonstrators Sunday. An independent monitoring group said more than 4,600 protesters were arrested at anti-war demonstrations in several Russian cities. And what the expectation is that both Russia and Ukraine will be returning to the negotiating table to pick up peace talks later today. From what we've seen so far, both sides remaining firm in their commitment, not a lot of budging in those negotiations to this point. Rudabeh?
Yeah, and Robert, have you been able to talk to anyone at that train station today? I mean, what did they have to go through to get there?
It's interesting, Rudabeh, is that people here that we've spoken with are coming from all over the country, and they're coming far and wide in order to get to this train station. But when they get here, waiting in line 8, 9, 10 hours, and you could see the flurries of snow that are coming down here. It is below freezing where we are in Ukraine. That just goes to show what people have to go through in order to get out of the country.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.